away from like where I live, and there's a lot of forests out there. It's like yeah, it's like really naturey. It's like one of the closest but most naturey places from Seoul. So it's not the city, but it's close to the city, and it's full of rivers, lakes, and trees. And it was snowing so much, and it was actually really pretty. And it's been a while since I visited their house, so I went and everything changed. So I was like, whoa there. You guys are having a great time without me, alrighty. Because they had like a super huge monitor, and they had like a super fancy bed, and they had like a massage chair, and I was like, whoa there. Whoa there. You guys are enjoying yourselves without me. But yeah, it was nice to like be there to just kind of feel like I was gonna be isolated. I was almost scared low key that our car wouldn't work because it snows more out there than it does in the city. And it was snowing a lot, and it was piling, and I was like, bro, wait a minute. I'm kind of scared. I have a show on Tuesday. So, yesterday at 2 a.m., I came back over to this neighborhood where I live. And yeah, so my mom took me back home, and then she went back to her house, and she's coming after the show again to pick me up, and I'm thinking of going back to my parents' house because, so you know how I said they have a huge monitor. I haven't been binge watching for a long time, but I started binge watching, and yesterday I was watching. I'll figure out the English name for you. It's a new series on Netflix called The Trauma Codes: Heroes on Call, 중증 외상 센터. And this released like I think like 2-3 days ago on Netflix, and it's 8 episodes. And I watched up to episode 5, and I gotta finish it, guys. So I'm gonna go home today and finish it. It's interesting, it's fun. So it's a medical drama, and there's a lot of surgery scenes. But you know how a lot of the times surgeries, they kind of what do you say, censor it out. But this drama is probably one of the most realistic surgery medical dramas I've seen, because they literally show you the body and what they're doing, and that was interesting. It was intriguing me a lot. Bahar says, I have a packed day. Thanks, Iris, for being here. Oh, I'm glad I can be of some help. Thank you guys for being here. SB says, Iris, I'm mad. I went to the barber and asked for 1 to 2 inches cut off, and she cut off 4 inches. SB, I can't believe you trusted your barber. I can't believe you don't trust anyone who scissors out your hair. You have to say, don't cut my hair, and they're gonna cut like 2 inches. Come on. I thought this was universal. Bahar says, I finished that series already. Already? I mean, yeah, I wanted to finish it yesterday, but I had the show today. So if I didn't have the show, I would have finished it yesterday. Let's see. Geek Diggy says, Iris might watch this. We need to show the good stuff. Yeah, for real. My mom and I, we were like, oh my gosh, how are they showing this? Like, how did they make this? Like, they show you the pumping heart. Yeah, so check it out if you guys want to. It is a holiday week in Korea, but we will be here together for the whole day, so I hope you guys enjoy the show. We will go listen to a song and I'll be back. This is Now or Never by Gravity. News Collins for you guys. So all you have to do is just sit back and listen to me, moi, and I do everything for you. And we also have Art of the Day, where I ask you guys a question and you guys answer me. If you didn't answer us yet, go over to our Instagram, which is at Arirang, no, heart attack underscore Arirang, HARTATTACK underscore ARIRANG, and we've uploaded our daily stories, which is where we upload our daily Art of the Days. Today's question was, last text message you sent and to who? I don't remember what mine is, so I'll probably have to check my phone later. But yeah, what was the last text message you sent? What did you say, and who did you send it over to? Also, you guys can send us any messages or song requests through our send message board. It could be a question, a message, a hi, how are you, Iris? something, any type of messages you want to send me, they are welcomed at our send message board. Or you guys can also email us at heartattackarirang@gmail.com, and I will be reading them in a short bit. And also in hour two, we will be joined by Jennifer again, where we talk about tasty Korean yums for sweetheart. Today we are talking about a Korean type of dessert. So I feel like it would be a perfect kind of Lunar New Year sweetheart, because you do have this a lot during the Lunar New Year. And no, not fun fact. Maybe I'll tell you later. I'm gonna keep you guys on a clip, I'm gonna keep you hanging so you keep listening to me. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back with art news. This is Her by Minnie of G-Idol. January 28th, Tuesday. Here's today's culture life news of Korea. This is Art News. Snowing heavily in many areas as we approach Lunar New Year. Around 30 centimeters of snow fell in southern Gyeonggi, Chungcheong, and Jeonbuk regions over 2 days, with over 20 centimeters more expected today. In Seoul, 3 to 8 centimeters of snow is forecast. On Lunar New Year, the temperature will drop to around -7 degrees Celsius, and the day after, it will fall further to around -10 degrees Celsius, so icy roads are a concern. To help protect otters and endangered species, a pair of Korean otters will be sent to Japan. The Natural Heritage Committee, which oversees natural monuments and heritage, approved Seoul Grand Park's request to send the otters. A male and female otter raised at Seoul Grand Park will be sent to Japan as early as April. Seoul Grand Park said this will help renew other otter bloodlines in Japan and raise awareness of Korea's conservation efforts. Since January 11th, when the Sancheoneo Mountain Trout Festival in Hwacheon, Gangwon Province began, over 1.02 million visitors have been recorded through January 24th. This includes about 59,000 foreign tourists who tried ice fishing. The festival, which started in 2003, draws over 1 million visitors annually. With the Lunar New Year holiday, even more families are expected, boosting the festival's success further. This has been Korea's Art News of the Day. We'll be back after 2 songs, Love Potion by Ensign and Keech by IVE. Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Art of the Day. Do you guys text a lot? Do you have a lot of friends? Well, who was the last person you texted and what did you text them? What was the alphabetical letters that you arranged so that they formed a word, which formed a sentence so that you could press send and they have a message? Art of the Day is where I ask you guys a question and you guys answer me. Go on over to our Art of the Day Q&A box, which is uploaded on our Instagram story at heartattackarirang, and you guys will be able to answer them. So yeah, this is like a daily thing. Come on over and answer them. It's pretty fun. I think it's a good way to get your brain working in the morning or to wind down at night. So yeah, maybe we should go straight into checking out what you guys have to answer for me. Well, yeah, Mongo was the first person that answered, and it is unhygienic, so I'm not going to read it. Bahar says, "Good morning, beautiful. Ziba in Farsi to my mom. I love calling her with that nickname." Ooh, so you texted your mom. Nice daughter. Wait a minute. I think the last person I texted was my mom too. I don't remember what I said, but I think I said like pick me up. Yeah. She replied, "Good morning, Velvet." Aww. Huh. Sweetness overload. I'm not a sweet girly, so yeah, sweetness overload. Olga says, "My mom, Ma, I'm going to pick you up around 3 to 4 p.m. Be ready." How come I'm out here asking my mom to pick me up and you guys are picking your moms up? Makes me think. Am I not an adult? Makes me think. Where did you go with your mom, Olga? Where were you headed? Hmm. Uh, Tigger says you can use this, right? Good. Found an unopened box in a room. Okay, I was trying to just read that because I was struggling just because it was like small letters and I don't have good eyesight. But yeah, interesting. Okay. What is this? It says 12-hour. Is that like pills? Ricky says, last one I sent was to my cousin back in December. We were gonna meet up, but I guess we forgot. Wait, you're kidding, right? December? You're kidding, right? You're kidding. That your last text message was in December, or do you use other platforms? Like, do you DM people? Do you WhatsApp people? And you're solely answering on like text message, like SMS. I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah. I also have a question. What is the form of texting you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer using text apps? Do you prefer DMs, or do you prefer what else is there? Discord? Do you yeah, do you have apps? For me, this is so my preference is number one, nobody can beat iMessage. iMessage is so pretty, so I force my friends to iMessage, but I don't have a lot of friends that iMessage, and I don't have a lot of friends in the first place, but the ones that I do, thankfully, they almost all use iPhones. So if you have an iPhone, I force you to use iMessage with me. A lot of Koreans use the app, the Ka app. So I use that with my parents, and I use it for the art attack team. And a lot of people DM because that's like the new thing, right? Everybody DMs, but I personally don't really like DMs because when I open my DM, I have to open the Instagram app, right? And I don't really want to look at my feed all the time. Not because it's like I don't like people, although that is also true. It's because I want to just text, but I feel like I have to do some other sort of like socializing when I'm on Instagram. So yeah, DM is like my non-preferred way of texting. Simsound says, ask my sister if she received scholarship yet because we study in the same university and I didn't receive it. You guys study in the same university? That's so cool. But you guys have different majors, right? That's interesting. Iris Full Day says, I text everyone everywhere. Yeah, but that's also true. I text my friends on different platforms at the same time. Let's see what other people say. I don't like giving my number out, so it's usually Discord. I usually just use SMS, Insta, WhatsApp, IGDMs. Yeah, it's okay, interesting. I know that Discord is pretty big, but I could never get used to it, and I don't even know how people use it. But yeah, all right. SB says, she loves me. That was you. Oh, that was you. That was your last text message. Me bragging to my friends that Swan from Craxy has said she loves me. So you were being delulu, but cool. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure she loves you. I'm kidding. Benny says, my parents. What did you say to your parents, Benny? What was the message that you sent? Bahar says, at the moment, the last message is to my brother. Go sleep. Don't overwork yourself. Says you, Bahar. Say that to yourself. SB says, Discord is nice because you can make it pretty. Mine is alright. But Discord is so hard. I tried to be on Discord the only reason I tried was because there was a Teddy Discord, right? But I could never get used to it. And my friend invited me to her Discord page or whatever. And also I could never get used to that either. So yeah. Arseful Day says, yes, different majors, different buildings. I can't imagine going to the same college as like anyone in my family. That's kind of, yeah, I wonder if that's good or not. I wonder. Probably depends on the relationship you have with your siblings. Next is Steve saying, a text to my brother about my father being discharged from the hospital after he got influenza. So he got discharged because he got better, right? I hope. Well, yeah, he got discharged because he was better. That's my guess. So yeah, I'm glad he got discharged, and I hope you guys stay safe and healthy this new year. San says, I don't care, and that was to my mom. Yes, this is the type of answers I want. No, I'm kidding. And okay, I have a question, San. Did you say I don't care, or did you say IDC to your mom? Yeah, do you guys like use abbreviated short alphabets when you're texting your family, like your mom? For me, well, I don't really text my mom in English, but the thing is, we don't really text in the first place because I always like FaceTime her. But I don't use FaceTime when I'm FaceTiming my mom. I always use the Instagram FaceTime mode thingy, video call on Instagram, because when you're on the Instagram video call, you know how you can scroll through reels together? So I force my mom to look at my reels algorithm, and my reels algorithm is not really, well, it's interesting, but I just force her to watch it. SB says, my most recent now is Wake Up. Iris is live. To who? Whom did you send it to? Leon says, it's regarding some Lunar New Year arrangements to my aunt. Aunt. Aunt? Aunt. Which way do you guys say it? Aunt? I usually say aunt. Well, I don't even say the word aunt in the first place. You know, the only reason I say the word aunt, aunt, is because of Auntie Ann's, Auntie Anne's, Auntie Anne's. However you say it, but I like saying Auntie Ann's, Auntie Anne's. That's hard. Bahar says, fun fact, I attended the same university and major with my older brother. Everyone knew me as his sister for a while. Wow, how does it feel like to be majoring the same thing at the same place as your brother? Do people compare you? Does that ever get stressful? Or are you the better sibling? Yeah. CCG says, my friend, she found her high school diary and we are cringing at what's in it. Wow, I would not want... You know why? This is one of the reasons why I don't write diaries and I don't journal. Because no matter how sincere I am in the moment, I know that after a few years, I'm going to be cringing bad. So I never want to, leave anything behind. You know, though, when I was at my parents' house recently, well, like yesterday, I found these binders and I was like, I have a feeling that's mine. And I went and I opened it. It was 2 binders that was super thick and full of paper, and I opened it and it was like sheet music and chords, lyrics of all the songs I used to practice on my guitar and sing along to. And I was like, wow, oh my gosh, like I could feel, I had a sudden rush of realization, like, oh my gosh, I sang for a very long time and I've been doing music for so long. And I was flipping through all the songs and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've been doing music for this long. Yeah, I didn't do anything after that though. I was just like, oh my gosh, and then I left it there. Maybe I'll go back and see if there's some songs I could revisit. Iris Reels be like, I don't know if that's PG. I just watch stuff that isn't PG with my mom, guys. I can't even now at this point. Auntie Ants. Auntie Ants. Yeah, it's hard, guys. I don't know how to say it. SB says, I had a diary when I was 10 for all of 2-3 days, went back and read some. Cringed so hard I haven't owned one since. Yeah, I'm actually traumatized and scared that I'm gonna be cringy. Like, in the future, I'm gonna find myself cringy. That's so, yeah, I try my best to not be cringe. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back to read the remaining answers, guys. This is Oh My Gosh, OMG by New Jeans.
이 노래는 it's about you, baby. Only you. You. 내가 힘들 때, 울 것 같을 때, 기운도 이제 나지 않을 때. It's you. 날 걱정하니, it's you. 날 웃게 하니, 말은 해도 돼, but what do you say? 멀리든 언제든지 달려와. 바쁜 척도 없이 난 나타나. 이게 말이 되니 난 물어봐. 너는 말야, it's the one that's living in my system, baby. Oh my god, yes and yes on that. I was really hoping that it will come through. Oh my god, 단 너뿐이야. Asking all the time about what I should do. No, I can never let him go. 너만 생각나 24. 넌 행운아야 정말로. I know. 너를 기천같이는 나 의미 없어서 전부 다 내 맘이 끝이 없는 걸. I know. I'm going crazy, right? 어디서든 몇 번이든 There ain't nothing else that I would hold on to. I hear his voice through all the nights. 잠시라도 내 손 놓지 마, no. 걱정 없잖아, 'cause I got someone. 혼자라도 괜찮아, 'cause I love someone. Give me who is he? 멀리든 언제든지 달려와. 바쁜 척도 없이 넌 나타나. 이게 말이 되니 난 물어봐. 너는 말이야, he's the one that's living in my system, baby. Oh my god, yes and yes on that. I was really hoping that he will come through. Oh my god, 단 너뿐이야. Asking all the time about what I should do. No, I can never let him go. 너만 생각나 24. 넌 행운아야 정말로. I know. 너를 기천같이는 나 의미 없어서 전부 다 내 맘이 끝이 없는 걸. I know. He's living in my system, baby. I'm going crazy, right, baby. I'm going crazy, right, baby. My heart is glowing now. 너랑만 있으면 미소를 깨웠어. 같은 매워진 더 매워진. My heart is glowing, it be glowing. 'Cause he, oh my god, yes and yes on that. I was really hoping that he will come through. Oh my god, 단 너뿐이야. Asking all the time about what I should do. No, I can never let him go. He's right there for me 24. 난 행운아야 정말로. I know. 너를 기천같이는 나 의미 없어서 전부 다 어떡해. My heart is glowing, my heart is glowing up so I can't sleep at night.
That was OMG by New Jeans. I think it's the first time I listened to the ending of that song. I didn't know they had a dun 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 z z dun 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 part. Interesting. You learn something new every day. Dracula says, my friend about a cat I've rescued. She's a gray cat and called Galadriel from Lord of the Rings. I didn't watch Lord of the Rings. Oh, you rescued a cat. What's gonna happen to the cat now? Oh. RVN says, okay, to my sister. I like when it's like, it's weirdly pleasing when you see someone say, like AH. But then it has to be capital AH because lowercase AH is like, it's weird. But then if it's like capital A and lowercase h like this right now, it's kind of like, it's comforting. I don't know. Do you guys understand? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Robin says, my last message was, when I have holiday at the end of June, I will come back. I wrote it to a friend. So lots of you guys are texting your friends. I'm surprised nobody's like, oh, I texted my doctor or I texted my teacher. So we all have friends now. That's what we decided to do, right? Bruce says, come on, Iris, read it to us anyway. We won't judge. Is this about the manifestation letter that the Art Attack account wrote in the comments? Who says Art Attack account is pretty? What do you mean? Crash Override says, you did not bill my McLaurin insurance for the last 2 years. I do not owe $700. Crash Override, I sincerely hope everything goes well. I'm not like, I don't fully understand the situation, but I'm sure everything goes well. Bahar says capital OK is kind of scary. I think capital OK, when someone sends me capital OK, it's scary when they're Gen Z, but when they're old, I understand because I feel like a lot of people, I'm not saying this in a mean way, okay? I'm saying that like older people, adults, don't have a problem with saying OK in caps. Yeah. I say MK, like MKAY when I'm gonna say okay, but I'm like just a slight bit skeptical, but not really skeptical, but it's not like a okay, like okay. Like if I feel good, I would say like okay. K is like okay, like that's also like a alright thing, but K is like okay. Like, do you get it? Thank you for your answers, guys. Let's move on to reading your messages. I have a fancy clipboard here today. Voila! Ta-da! Today's message is from SV saying, Iris, you better have watched this classic. Today's message is The Shining. And by the way, SV sent 4 messages on horror movie reviews. I will read them with joy. Today's message is The Shining. I don't know where to start. Spoilers ahead. Figured it's okay because how old the movie is. The hallway twins, him cheating with the pretty lady. Here's Johnny. This movie is legendary. Horror fans build it up so high, and somehow it always surpasses its hype. Iris, a question of the day. Assuming you've seen it, what is your favorite scene? Mine has to be the ballroom ghost scene. Hope your Lunar New Year is fun. Can I request Strangers by the Rose? The Shining. I love The Shining. You know, one of my bucket lists is to go to the Shining Hotel where it's based. I think it's in... The hotel is in... It's called... Oh, wait. So I really want to go there and I really want to stay in that room. Stanley Hotel. It's called the Stanley Hotel and it's in Colorado. I really want to visit and I want to stay in the room that Stephen King actually stayed in when he was writing The Shining. My favorite scene other than Here's Johnny is probably when the waves of blood rush through the hallway, and also when he is writing, no play and work makes, what is it? No play and work makes Johnny, no play, wait, let me search it up. No play and all work. Yeah, no play and all work makes Jack a dull boy. Yeah, you know when he's like writing on the typewriter, no, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, all work and blah, blah, blah. I really like that scene as well. The Shining is a great movie. You guys should see it. Also, it's perfect because it's snowing in Korea. If you're in Korea, oh my gosh, go watch it. Oh my gosh, go watch The Shining. Yeah, a dull boy. That's right. Let's quickly read one more message from Tigger Gior saying, Hey Iris, how are you? Any Lunar New Year plans? Have you ever loved something like a TV show or movie, realized years later it had something about it you didn't really pay much attention to at first? I started playing a game today, a game I have played multiple times and love, but the opening theme started. I was dumbfounded to realize it was Boa singing. I loved the game long before I got into K-pop. Boa was the first artist who got me into K-pop, and hearing her sing the opening made me think how small this world really is. Really? That's interesting. I can't really think of something that I did, like, I went back to later and realized, like, but that's interesting how there's a game and it's one of the artists that you really like. Wow. Wow. Perspectives. This is why, guys, the more you know, the more you know. You get it? Let's go listen to some songs and I'll be back. This is Harichum, I Am Yours by Oban, followed by 결승선 Run by Hin Baekhyun.
춤을 춰니 허리춤 뛰어드는 둘 둘만의 party pool. What I gotta do, what you gonna do? Baby we can head it to, yeah, 어디든 오른손은 춤을 춰니 허리춤. 뛰어들어 둘만의 party pool. What I gotta do, what you gonna do? Yeah. 살다 보니까 해외 한 번 간 적이 없네. 코로나는 또 예상조차 못해. 제주도 너 또 서울이면 또 어때? 어차피 이제 내 사랑이 나의 옆에. Yeah, 우리 사랑이 2년 전 다시 돌아오게 해달라 빌었어. I can't believe 당시에 멍청이었던 내가 널 만나의 만큼이나 박배였어. 내 하나님께 무한 감사. 내 삶은 너 없이 난 돌아가. 더 이상의 헤어짐은 시간 낭비야. 세상 등지고 도망가자. 여기도 저기도 모두 beautiful 우리뿐이어서 we can run it up, we can turn it up. Baby I can show you love, babe. 그래 show me love, baby. Baby we can head it to, yeah, 어디든 오른손은 춤을 춰니 허리춤. 뛰어들어 둘만의 party pool. What I gotta do, what you gonna do? Baby we can head it to, yeah, 어디든 오른손은 춤을 춰니 허리춤. 뛰어들어 둘만의 party pool. What I gotta do, what you gonna do? Yeah, baby. 신림에서부터 청라 오직 너를 위해서 택시를 탔던 월급 120 20살의 꼬마. 이제쯤은 순식간에 바뀌어. Tell me what it feels 내게 말해 so nice. 너는 말했지 안 그래도 좋아. 네가 있어서 내가 어른이 됐어. 여기 멈춰서 이제 얼음이 돼줘. Yeah, I'm writing for my days. 난 노래를 쓸 수밖에 없지. 넌 나의 신부가 돼줄래. Oh yeah, I am yours. 네 눈앞에 맘껏 꼬집어도 돼. 영원한 약속이 돼줄게. Oh yeah, baby we can head it to, yeah, 어디든 오른손은 춤을 춰니 허리춤. 뛰어들어 둘만의 party pool. What I gotta do, what you gonna do? Baby we can head it to, yeah, 어디든 오른손은 춤을 춰니 허리춤. 뛰어들어 둘만의 party pool. What I gotta do, what you gonna do? Yeah, baby. 난 지금 어렸을 때처럼 너 춤을 출래. 내 손이 허리춤에. Oh yeah. 숨물에 능글 맞아 동물인 5시 돼. 너만 기다렸지 Baby we can head it to, yeah, 어디든 오른손은 춤을 춰니 허리춤. 뛰어들어 둘만의 party pool. What I gotta do, what you gonna do? Baby we can head it to, yeah, 어디든 오른손은 춤을 춰니 허리춤. 뛰어들어 둘만의 party pool. What I gotta do, what you gonna do? Yeah, baby.
무감각한 내 발을 봐. Yeah, 내 노력의 훈장인 거야. 거센 파도가 나에게 밀려와 숨쉬는 법을 막막하게 하려 해. Yeah, yeah. Hey, 세상을 이겨낼 거야. 흔들리지 마. 무너지지 마라. 당당해져라. 세상 앞에서 한 걸음 더 one, two, three, four, five, six. 그렇게 앞으로 나가. 한 걸음 더 가까이 들리니 가까워진 함성 소리. 소리칠 거야. 아무리
Download the Arirang Radio application.
Type in
ARIRANG.
Arirang Radio on your app store.
Download it and listen to
Arirang Radio.
88.7 in Jeju City.
88.1 in Seogwipo City.
101.9 in the Daejeong area.
Tune in, Arirang Radio.
You can also listen in Busan through BFM Busan English Broadcast 90.5 MHz and 103.3 MHz in Gijang, Loksan, and Changwon area. I'll be right back in hour 2 for Sweetheart with Jennifer to talk about tasty yums, so don't go anywhere. This is Infinite on the Track. This is For Suisa Sad Loop.
가지마 똑같은 마지막 돌아와 변치 않고 말하는 너의 입술이 아름다워 상눈이 부셔도 찾아와 결국 밤이 불빛이 꺼지면 잠시만 시간아 늘어나줘 조금만 더 널 볼 수 있게 나도 말없이 웃기로 해 눈물이 나면 멀어질 순 있지만 떨어질 수가 없는 이 반복 속에 난 슬프지 않아도 돼 흘러가는 대로 두면 우린 다시 볼 수 있어 자꾸 예쁜 마음 두 눈 내밟혀 어둠이 내릴 땐 더 보고 싶기만 해
단 한 번도 없어 힘든 적 네가 있어 난 늘 버틸 수 있어
잠시만 시간아 늘어나줘 조금만 더 널 볼 수 있게 나도 말없이 웃기로 해 눈물이 나면 멀어질 순 있지만 떨어질 수가 없는 이 반복 속에 넌 슬프지 않아도 돼 흘러가는 대로 두면 우리 다시 볼 수 있어
언제부터였을까 숨 가쁘게 함께 했던 게 우리
미안하지만 고맙다고만 할게 나와 함께 해줘서 말아